A beer with Edwardo.
Bam! Pow! Woo! Hey, and welcome to another fine episode of A Beer with Edwardo. I'm your host, Edwardo, and we're here to have beer. A beer, in fact. The last beer of the Brewer's Advent calendar that we have been working on for almost 2 months now. I took almost a month off from the last. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Basically, the gist of it is I powered through like the first 20 from December 4th of 2019 to get caught up. And then the holidays came, and so then things slowed down. And so now, here we are, February 4th, 2 months later, and I'm doing number 24. So let's get this bad boy finished up, and then we can move on to other beers, right? Let's see if we can find it in here. Here it is. Let's take it out here. So, ooh. Okay, so this is Kartäuser Doppelbock Dunkel. It's a Bavarian beer, product of Germany, and it's a cool can. It's got the crest on it, and it's pretty nice looking. So we're gonna get this German Advent calendar in the books. Let's pop this bad boy open. We'll do some flavoring, and then after that, I will go ahead and hop on to the internet and find out some information on it. New glasses. I bought some new glasses. So this is actually a 16-ounce glass, so it should just be one pour to cover this whole can. Nah, well, we almost get you there, but not quite, because I got a little bit of head on there. And that's what she said. Am I right? I'm right. So this is a little bit of an amber beer. It's a Dunkel box, so it's dark. Let's take a sip, see what we got here. You know, this is a good finisher. It's kind of almost got a little bit of a sweet flavor to it. This is a good one to finish out the package with, especially since there were some duds in there. I would say, boy, I don't remember the number on it now, but it was awful. Awful. If you can look back at the videos, I'll put something up there, over there. I'll put a little thing to click so that you can find the other video. Make sure while you're watching this, please go check out all the other videos. They're fun. We have a good time. By we, I mean me. By we, I mean me. Yeah. I haven't had any drink before this. I'm just really stupid. That's all. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so this is a pretty good beer. I do like it. Let's see what information we can find out about it. It's got almost a warm feel to it as it's going down. So, I mean, and it's got the can has a pretty cozy look to it. I mean, it makes you feel, if I was opening these on time, this would be the perfect one to open around the 24th, because it's got like the holiday kind of colors to it. You see what I'm saying? There's the red, and it's almost got like the font is almost like a Santa Claus type font. I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass, kind of making stuff up as I go to kind of tell my lies. Anyway, let's find out some information on it, and I will come back in and we'll read some fun reviews, and then maybe we'll have a talk with Past Eduardo. What do you say? All right. All right. Oh, how'd these glasses get on my face? Wow, movie magic. All right, let's take a look at some of the information here that we have about the beer. It's 7.5% alcohol by volume, so it's actually, I'm going to get a little bit, no wonder it's got that warm, cozy feeling to it, because I'm going to get a little bit of a buzz from it. Well, I mean, not really. I'd have to drink a few more because, I'm a man. But let's see what some reviewers had to say about it. 3.59 out of 5. This gentleman says, this is Vox Rationis, and we've read one from him before, or a couple. 24th, Ordera. Oh, this guy's that Ordera guy. I get tired of reading that beginning thing. But he does this thing where he's like, Ordera werden Swanskis. That's 24. Can in the Costco Kalea 2019 Advent Calendar. This guy's real cool. I mean, not as cool as me because I'm sitting here doing this right now. Pours a crystal clear color with a one-finger wheat color head, rim retention and rings of fractured lacing, aromas of fresh baked bread or toast and caramel. So I don't smell bread or toast. I don't really smell caramel. Let me take another taste, though. Okay, this next part I'm seeing here kind of it sounds accurate. And I did get the beer Bible, so I'm going to get more educated on beer and stuff. So it's semi-sweet to sweet. Flavors follow the nose with orange and berry notes. Somewhat metallic bitterness. Not a plus, but seems to pass with time. Well, that's true. Flavors do tend to pass with time as that's why a person doesn't eat one piece of cake and's like, I'm good, I've got this flavor that's going to sit here forever. No, you keep eating and you shovel that shit in. Light to medium body with low carbonation, a tad watery, drinkable, disappointing. This was the only Doppelbock Dunkel in the case, and not a very strong one at that. Hardly what I would have liked or expected for Christmas Eve. Not quite coal in the stocking, but in that direction. Okay. So, that guy's cool. All right. Let's see what we've got. Another overall. This is a 3.93 out of 5, so it's another good rating. This is a very approachable and fruity, rich Doppelbock. I rather enjoyed this one. It would suggest it to anyone wanting something robust and fruity Doppel without having as much of a heavy feel as most Doppels have. See, this is why I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to be like a real, actual beer aficionado, beer snob, because I can't. I can write like this, like in a condescending way or in a make funnery type way. I know make funnery is not a word. I'm just having some fun with the English language, but I could do that, but I'm not going to. It just seems, and these guys don't seem so like self-aware that they know that they're. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken, and maybe they're doing this on purpose. But I rather enjoyed this one. I feel like this is really the way this guy kind of talks and leads his life, and he's got his. I don't know. Sits in his library full of books. This reader, stupid reader. Anyway, move on to another one. Let's see. Very nice and drinkable, a treat in the cooler months. Overall, it's an underwhelming beer in my opinion. Not bad, but nothing exciting here. Perhaps my expectations were too high, although I'm not sure why they would have been. A nice enough beer, but I don't see myself revisiting this one in the future. Cheers. So cheers is a thing I say at the end of every one of these videos. Don't discredit me for that. That's just a fun little thing I have that I like to do. Here's another one. A good beer in the German style Doppelbock. So either they're like really like drawing out, and then there's other people that are like, yeah, it's good. And that's kind of like my review. That'd be the review. Yeah, it tastes pretty good. I like it. It's smooth on the lips, and it goes straight to the hips, you know. So that's why I like this beer, you see. Hoi diddly hee, hoi, hoi. That's, I mean, yeah. So then here's another one. Overall, this is a merely run-of-the-mill version of the style, mostly sweet and saccharine. Ultimately forgettable for me, but it looks like other people like it a lot. So what the hell do I know? Oh, 16-ounce can, thanks, bro. Pours lightly hazy dark orange with minimal head. Aroma is sweet, syrupy, caramel, malty. The flavor is sweet. Sticky, syrupy, caramel malt. I said that already, but I'm saying it again, motherfucker. Some bitterness to try and balance out the malt. Boozy, definitely a sipper. You can say that again. Thanks. Sip that beer. Woohoo! Easy to drink with well-hidden alcohol. Enjoyable with nice malt flavors without being cloyingly sweet and classic hop flavors. Plus aromas. Could easily have another of these. See, I'm making fun of all these guys, and these are this is like the demo I'm shooting for. These are the people that I want to, like, in theory would want to be watching these videos, but I'm, like, making fun of them. So, I mean, I kind of am going against my better judgment here. Nice touch to a somewhat busy day. Normally not my cup of tea, but that is the reason why I love beer. Always in a glass. Salud. Salud. I added that second. Salud. Overall, the malt is where the balance is from the beginning to the finish with medium bitterness. Boom. That's H-Man 43. We've talked about him before. One of the better cans in the Advent calendar. That's another one. That's all we got. I went through all of them. Then we've got people that just give like ratings and then they're done. But yep, we went through all those. Wasn't that fun? Did you guys have fun? This was a fun one. This is the last one, so it might be on the long side. But right now, keeping with tradition, I would like to check in with past Edwardo. Here we go.
No, hey man, what's going on?
Not much, man.
Yeah, no, I'm just getting ready to kind of settle in and watch some Highway to Heaven. Actually,
of course.
After that, I'm thinking of hopping on board with some MacGyver Chronicles, the Angus MacGyver.
Right. Yeah. MacGyver
Chronicles to be exact. Yeah. So, what I liked about that show,
tell me,
the MacGyver Chronicles, was that it had a really cool theme song.
Yeah.
Follow?
No shit, bro.
And it was like, and so you got to imagine that if it was like, if it had lyrics, they'd go something like this. MacGyver, MacGyver, MacGyver. You know, you get the gist of it. Yeah.
Edwardo. It's me, future Edwardo.
So, what's going on?
Beats the fuck out of me now.
That's future Edwardo.
Yeah. That's right, nutsack. I need this one to talk to you.
So, future Oh, this is that nutsack that really wants you to watch Cats to save the fate of the future.
I said that first.
Dude, come on, really?
Yes, Cats is an amazing movie.
The future is dependent on whether or not you watch the movie Cats, starring Judi Dench.
Ian McKellen and Judi Dench, yes.
I'm not watching Cats. I don't care what future Edwardo has to say about it. It's not happening. I don't. What's he doing? What's he doing with his voice?
I don't know.
And no
idea, man.
You're ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
You're ridiculous.
You are ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous.
No, you are ridiculous.
You are.
You're more ridiculous.
You are. You are.
No, you are.
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 Nah, you're ridiculous.
No, you're ridiculous.
You know what?
This is
No,
ridiculous.
you are.
No, you are ridiculous.
You are.
You're the ridiculous one.
You are.
You are.
You are.
You are.
You are.
Well, that's been 24
You
for
are.
this 24 beers. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to get on out of here. This has been fun getting through this case. We're going to move on to some other beers. One of the beers that, and it's like, if you have beers or you want to tell me beers, leave something in the comments down below, or you have a beer that you want me to try and I can find it locally. Let me know. Remember, subscribe to the show, ring the bell for notifications to get updates when new videos post. This is a shared channel. Beer with Edwardo is part of the Time Spent Poorly network, so we also have the Time Spent Poorly show, which I'm releasing clips of that pretty regularly as well, and they're like really short, digestible clips that you can watch if you're into pop culture. We talk a lot about movies, TV, that kind of thing, so check that out too. Like I said, subscribe, ring the bell. We have that show, the Time Spent Poorly show, is actually a audio podcast that you can get the full episodes of that as well out at tspn.fun. So that's all I have right now. Play around on the site a little bit, look around, watch these other videos. There's 23 so far other than this one, so this makes 24. There's a little promo you can watch as well. There's promo for the Time Spent Poorly show. That's all the plugging and hugging I got to do today, folks. So we're going to get this in my belly and get on out of here. Woo! Have a good one. Until next time, cheers.